I know it took me a while, but I'm back, and today we're covering Harley Quinn's Revenge. Now look, I'm not gonna lie, but this DLC was trash. See, I'm already knowing some of y'all don't agree, but I'ma just jump right in and walk you through it real quick. We load it up and start throwing hands, the game letting us appreciate the fit real quick. We're playing as Robin, Tim Drake's version, thankfully, because if it was Jason Todd, yeah, I wouldn't be touching this DLC. And only real Batman fans know why. So it's 2 weeks after Joker's death, and there's a part of Harley's plot to get her leg back. She kidnaps a bunch of cops, which Batman tried to rescue, but we're playing as Robin right now trying to find him because he's been missing for the past 2 days. Now look, there are a few things I actually like about this DLC gameplay wise, especially with Robin's shield and how he's able to send a grown man flying like this. And bro, look at how he did this guy. You are not convincing me he's still alive down there. But playing as Robin, the most we get to do is run around the building taking out all these goons until we eventually find Batman's utility belt.
Tim, what's going on? Have you found him?
The game cuts to 2 days earlier and we're back to Batman's POV. We glide over to where the first cop is being held, and bro, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm not going out like this. I would have at least tried to fight my way through it just for them to take me out quicker. Because we show up and see this man hanging, holding on for dear life, they really turn him into a human piñata. And to make it worse, they start venting, telling him about how hard it is to be a henchman these days, talking about the job really doesn't pay. And that just led me to ask another question, but why are they working for Harley in the first place? Because if the job doesn't pay, they really just doing it for the love of the game. So we drop down there, clear the room, and the cop tells us where the goons who kidnapped him and the other cops are posted at. We get there, start boxing, and Batman really does this to one of the henchmen. I swear, Batman will leave you looking like this just to hit you with the
"Now talk."
We scan for the cop's blood and get to that part of the game. And yes, I'm talking about where Batman gets to live his wildest dreams, going around choking all the thugs in Arkham City. You cannot convince me that this man is not addicted to it. And bro, I know this whole section was added just to pad the runtime, so I'ma skip it. But we get the keycards, hack the door, and go around beating up some more thugs, and you're not convincing me Batman didn't kill one of these guys hitting moves like these. So we eventually find one of the cops just casually sitting tied up in this room, and obviously it's a trap. But Batman goes to untie him and this happens. Nah bro, I'ma rant real quick because you're telling me Harley Quinn was the only one in this universe capable of taking down Batman, having my goat dragged out looking like this. Bane, Mr. Freeze, Scarecrow, man, I would even go as far as to mention the worst Batman villain, Mr. Cobblepot, had a better chance at doing this. But they all couldn't do it, and you telling me all they needed to take down Batman was a hostage and one bullet? But anyway, they take him and one of the henchmen remove his utility belt, and that's how we end up finding it in Robin's POV. So we fight a bunch of guards again and then make it to the place where Batman is being held. Bro, even when he's about to die, he's still aura farms. Nah bro, I gotta respect that. Game is game. But real talk, we find Batman and he's trapped in this glass cage. Harley was apparently planning to hold him in there until he eventually runs out of oxygen. And bro, what is it with villains and all these theatrics? All they have to do is just put a bullet in the back of his head. We scan the place and realize we need a keycard off of Harley just to free Batman. So we enter in what's my opinion the worst boss fight in Arkham City, which I completed with ease by the way. And realistically speaking, Harley should have been down by the first punch, but I really had to do all this. So we get the card and I'm thinking, cool, all I gotta do is just go and free Batman, DLC is over, but then this happened.
Well, look who it is. Little Robin come back to play.
Bro, there are like 20 guys in here and I'm still wondering how much they even get paid to do this. There is evidence of these guys complaining saying they don't get paid enough, but they still clock in every day just to end up looking like this. And bro, it took me 13 tries, 13 times of seeing Harley laughing in my face till I finally cleared the room and saved Batman. So I'm thinking at the very least I'm about to get a thank you, an attaboy from Batman for my services. But instead I'm greeted with this.
What kept you?
Ever heard of thank you?
But the reunion gets cut short because Harley escapes and tells us she planted bombs all over the place. So we use the frequency thing to track them down, and I'ma skip this part because again, padding runtime. After that, we go back to capture Harley and fight a bunch of robots while she's trying to shoot us. Didn't land a single shot by the way. But we get to where she is and And she reveals she's been hiding another bomb and was planning to take herself out so she could be with Joker. And bro, Batman sees the timer, pauses for a while, waits for it to count down just so he could have this oil farming moment of jumping out of a burning building. Batman's asking where's Robin, and Harley starts laughing, talking about some now you know how it feels, but what is this writing? Batman knew how it felt when he lost Talia the same day you lost Joker. And then this happens.
So, did you miss me?
Where are the cops?
Is this nigga serious?
That's twice I've saved Batman's life tonight. Still no appreciation. But yeah man, that's the end of the DLC and the end of the video. Like, subscribe, and I'ma set an easy goal. We get to 50 subscribers before the end of the year, and I'm dropping a Tomb Raider video. So yeah, I'll catch y'all in the next one.